Hey everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful time. So, we are back with a bang for the deep dive into one of the most awaited docking stations, the Airscort Mini. Built for rapid and mass deployment, awaited drone docking station. Mini is a compact and cost effective drone dock compatible with industry leading off the shelf drones such as DJI Mavic series. With the Airscott's unique and patented docking, charging, and smart swapping and launching technologies, our guest speaker today aims to bridge the gap to allow seamless and complete mission autonomy for a range of drones and application. Please welcome Itai Strauss, co-founder and CEO of AirScott. After serving as a combat soldier in the IDF tank corps, Itai followed his own passion for technology. Drone received his BScs in mechanical engineering. Since his studies, Itai has gained vast experience in complete product development, electronics, and business management. In 2014, Itai of co-founded Airscort, a drone-focused hardware startup specializing in autonomous technologies. As an early developer in the industry, Itai has become a recognized expert on drone technology and has been invited to speak on the topic at various drone conferences globally. Thank you so much for joining us, Itai. Welcome to NextGen. Over to you, Itai.
Thank you so much, Vinayak. First of all, thank you guys, Flightbase, for setting up such an amazing event and for giving us an opportunity to present today. We're really excited to share some of our recent technologies. So today we're going to be speaking about a revolutionary and new product developed by our company Airscort called the Mini. Here you can see an image of this new and exciting product. But before we dive into the details of the solution, which will again be the topic of our discussion today, I'd like to give everyone just a brief background of the company Airscort and what we've been doing over the past few years. So the company was founded by myself and my co-founder Yitzhak Tal a few years ago. We're both engineers. Yitzhak is a really amazing co-founder, super talented, and has helped build the company into what it is today. We've recently began working with Shimon Yisraelian, who is the head of our business development team and has both an MBA and a electrical engineering degree from the Technion, which is the most prestigious university here in Israel, in the country where we are located and operational. So in the image here on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see some of the products we've been developing over the years. And the main vision of our company, and you can see it in the solution we developed, is to become an industry leader in the drone autonomous space, specifically docking and charging solutions for a range of different drones and a range of different sizes that can be applicable and utilized for all sorts of different industries. So the first solution that we started our developments with was called the ST1200. You can see the two units here on the right-hand side of the screen. And I'll share a very brief video about this specific product, and you can see in general what we're looking to accomplish here at Airscort through this video. So our docking stations are built to be very robust, deployable in various weather conditions globally. And as soon as the drone is needed for an operation, the drone can take off from the station and perform the task, whether it be agriculture or compound security, homeland security, defense, or a range of other industrial inspections, like solar panel inspections or wind turbine inspections, etc. So when the battery begins to run low, the drones can fly back to the stations autonomously through the help of Flightbase's very unique web applications, and allow the drones to land and either recharge or have their battery swapped. I'm very pleased and excited to introduce our latest and greatest product, the Airscort Mini. So please have a look at this next short clip. is, ladies and gentlemen, the new Airscort Mini docking station. The most exciting product that we developed to date. We're very, very enthusiastic about this solution, and we're going to be launching it just next month. So we're very happy for the first time to ever be unveiling it on a public platform today here with Flightbase. And we're very eager to start operations and remote demos with potential customers in the coming weeks. So let's talk a little bit about what this product does and why we're so excited about it. So maybe you can already off the bat notice a few features just from this image alone. But here you can see the drones that are operational with this system, this docking station, are not proprietary drones, but rather they are off-the-shelf drones. And we are utilizing some of the most commonly used popular drones available on the market, namely the DJI Mavic 2 series, the Enterprise Advance, but also we are looking to integrate additional drones in addition to the DJI Mavic series. And as we dive further into some of the features of this docking station, you'll see just how easy it is to really implement and allow for the integration of additional third-party drones. So in this image, you can see here, the docking station is in its open configuration in the pre-takeoff position. At the front of the docking station, we have a drawer. As soon as the docking station receives a signal to prepare the drone for flight, the drawer extrudes, and we have a landing pad that can elevate as to allow for the landing and the takeoff to happen at the highest point of the docking station to ensure safety and zero interference to the drone during those critical times of flight. As soon as the drone takes off and performs a task, the station will then again close itself and remain in the closed configuration until the drone is ready again to come back and precisely land itself in the station. We have a lot of interesting and patent pending features just in the landing section alone, including a very interesting and unique landing pad, which is both illuminated, which allows for night operations and indication of the targeted precision landing section of the station, even in dark environments. But we also have spring-loaded landing tabs that essentially allow for a larger deviation when the drone is coming in for landing. And as soon as the landing pad starts to retract into the station for the battery swap, the landing tabs will automatically fold up and position the drone to its ideal space before it re-enters the station. So now let's talk about how the system can be deployed. The idea and the concept is that we as a company provide this technology and the solution as out-of-the-box technology. So essentially, you are interested in obtaining these capabilities, these technologies. You would be able to contact Airscort and order a docking station, and we would be able to send it to you. At such a point, the installation and setup is very straightforward, very seamless. Again, we call it out-of-the-box operations because essentially you can take it out of the box, mount it on your designated, desired location, whether it be on a pole like the illustration you see here or some other configuration. And the only thing you really need to do at that point is plug it into the electricity mains voltage, also plug it into a internet connective source, whether it be Ethernet, Wi-Fi, GSM, doesn't really make a difference. And as the initial setup, you would also place the drone on the landing platform and place the RC controller in the station as well. And that's about it. The rest of the interaction and interface is through Flightbase's software and is done remotely. So in this illustration here, you can see how this product is being deployed for compound security, which is obviously a very important use case for this technology. But we are looking at this solution and this technology is not only for the perimeter security space, but rather for all the industries that can utilize remote data collection through drones. So let's talk a little bit about the design features of the docking station and some of the concepts that that really came into play during the design phase. So when building these products, and again, this was a culmination of already years of working in the drone docking space and drone autonomy, So we were really able to implement everything that we've learned over the years and pack it all into this compact and really advanced, robust product. So the really most important and first concept that was in the back of our minds while designing the solution was to build a product that's robust and durable. Again, we're looking to implement these solutions in industry critical environments, compound security, in areas where the data that's being collected is critical for the operations of the operators of these systems. So we really wanted a solution that will be all weather proof and built from materials that will keep the drone safe and protected between operations. The next feature that you can see on the external shell of this system is the LED indication that we have on either side of the product, which can give a local indication of what the status is of the system. Of course, the product is meant to be used remotely, so the majority of the time, the operators of the system won't be anywhere near the product itself. So all the indications that the operator would be interested in receiving will also be fed directly through the flight-based software and can be viewed remotely. In addition to that, we have the RC compartment, which is on the back-hand side of the product. And many of you may be aware that in order to work with Flightbase's remote software and with the remote operations of DJI drones and alternative drones, it is crucial to integrate the RC controller into the product as well, into the docking station. So we made a designated compartment here for the remote control, which is very easy to integrate in and out. And we've made it in such a way that even if, for instance, you would like to perhaps remove the drone from the docking station and take it somewhere else to pilot without the docking station actively, then it is very quick and easy to remove the RC to be able to implement that and enable that as well. Another feature here that we'll discuss briefly is the IP60 connect to the system, both for the electricity and the internet, which will obviously allow for the system and the station to work in a range of weather conditions and environments, whether it be rain, snow, or humidity, very humid regions. We also have, for the same reason, a designated heating and cooling system with ventilation, and allows really to make sure that the ideal conditions are met inside the station while the drone is being docked for storage. The last feature that we'll discuss here is gripping handles that are also on either side of the docking station, which allows the operators or the officials that are looking to integrate or install the product on site. They will allow these operators to handle the system very conveniently. And two people will be able to lift and mobilize this system without any issues. And again, there are also various mounting methods available for this product as well. As you saw in the previous images, the system can be mounted on a security pole, but it can also be mounted on the roof of the facility that the system is protecting or monitoring. So there are many different ways of going about it. Now, I'd like to share a brief demonstration video of what it is actually like to implement and use the product through the FlightNow software. So we've prepared a short video, which I'm going to share in the next slide, which highlights the way the product can be used. I will just mention before sharing this video that the video has been sped up ×4. So if it looks a little fast, that's the reason. And the video is also taken of our advanced prototype, which demonstrates completely successfully the complete operation of the use case and the partnership between Flightbase and Airscort's new Mini product. So again, in the coming weeks, we are going to be starting our official remote demonstrations. So we are very excited for potential interested customer to reach out to us to schedule your remote demonstration, and at which point we will be sharing it with our new and fully manufactured product. So without further ado, let me share this demonstration. So here you can see we can send the commands to turn the RC and the drone on before the drone is requested to take off from the docking station. Our proprietary robot works with image processing capabilities and can scan, lock onto the drone, and be able to prepare it again for that application, turning the drone on and allowing the drone to elevate and off. Here you can see the drone has taken off. We are now flying inside of Airscort's headquarters and assembly facilities in Israel. And the drone has spotted a target of interest. You can see how we can utilize all the on-screen control capabilities to allow the drone to follow and do whatever we want accordingly. We have sent now the precision landing command again to return to the docking station, land successfully, and now we have selected the post-land functionality, which will turn the drone off again, swap out the battery, put it in charging, and then take a freshly charged battery and replace it in the drone and allow for the drone to again be ready for takeoff. The whole process takes about under 3 minutes, and at which point you will have complete ability to relaunch the drone up in the air and get the eyes back onto target. So it's a very, very exciting product. I think it speaks for itself. And again, just in a few short weeks, we're very excited to start these remote demonstrations with the actual fully functioning product. And there you have it. The drone has been powered on again after getting the new battery and is ready and available to retake off and continue the mission. So I'd like to quickly just discuss a few other very exciting, in our opinion, features and advantages of the Mini product. Obviously, these are all topics that we can talk about at great detail, but since time is short, I'll make it brief, and obviously we're going to be opening up soon for some questions, so I would please request everyone to start preparing the questions now, and soon we'll have some time to review those as well. But the main advantages of this product as well is the fact that through Flightbase and the ability to and launch drones through the internet, you can really begin to utilize these very advanced drones completely remotely and start getting that data that otherwise would have been very challenging or expensive to obtain. The system, again, works with the industry-leading drones, and because of our methodology and the implementation of our very advanced smart computer vision, scanning, and battery swapping drone robot, it essentially will allow us to integrate various models very rapidly, and all while doing so without any modification required to the drone itself. So these are all very significant advantages, both in terms of regulatory reasoning, but also it essentially allows us to sell the system without the proprietary drone, and will allow anyone who's looking to utilize these capabilities and that has access to the drones that are integrated with the easiest and quickest way to be able to do so. The system as well will be able to handle 24/7 capabilities. And the idea behind this statement is that we're actually going to be launching 2 different products under the Mini family. So there's actually going to be the Mini 1 and the Mini 2. And the difference being the amount of drones that the docking station can house. So the Mini 1 can, of course, house 1 drone, while the Mini 2 can house 2 drones simultaneously. And that additional capability will allow for 24/7 coverage, and especially in industries where time-critical are the case, specifically compound security or homeland security, then the ability to have 24/7 coverage is quite critical. So what that essentially means is that if you have a drone that's on a mission, and following a potentially suspicious target, before the battery runs low and the drone would need to return to the docking station, we would be able to send out the additional drone that's meanwhile been stored in the station to do an aerial relay. And once the new drone has eyes on the target, the initial drone can then fly back to the station, land itself, have a battery swapped again, and then be ready to again swap out the previous drone. So with that cycle, you can really have 24/7 capabilities, and all while doing so in the most cost-effective manner, and housing two drones in the same system. Um, so I think with that information that I just shared, I'm gonna hand the floor back over to Vinayak, who will hopefully be able to handle the questions that will come in, and we can hopefully have a nice conversation from here on out. So without further ado, Vinayak, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Atai. We are sure Mini is going to help unlock the full potential of the drone industry. Right. So with this, we would like to open the house for a round of Q&A. Audience, please use the Q&A tab to ask your questions. And I can just see like the questions are already coming up. So Atai, there is a question. So it says, does it or can it incorporate a weather reporting stations like wind speed, rain, etc.?
Yes, of course. So I didn't share this information, but that those sensors are already embedded in the upcoming product. We have a range of different sensors, including temperature sensors, humidity sensors, rain sensors, and wind sensors as well. And all that information is fed directly through the Flight Now application, so that information can be seen at all times. And in certain environments and situations, especially with this product, utilizing the DJI Mavic drones or alternative drones, which in most cases should not be used in rainy conditions or high wind conditions, we are able to monitor those scenarios. And if the conditions don't allow for it, we would send a message to the operator upon request and say, although you did request to launch the drone currently, we would recommend against it for the following reasons. So yes, that's all in place and has been considered.
Okay, thank you so much, Joy, for answering that. There is one more question coming up. So, could you briefly describe what functionality is available via like basically the open APIs? So, is there any functionality available in terms of your like I mean the software or the I would say the APIs?
Yes, great question. So that really also ties into our vision. When we started our company, we realized that the drone autonomy needs to be supported by reliable docking solutions. But we realized as well that there are various drones and various software solutions that are being developed globally that can utilize the complete autonomy through the docking systems. So we have taken the open path, both in the sense of the drones that we are looking to integrate and operate, but as well as the APIs and the mission software that can integrate with our system and allow operations with our docking stations. So we have been working with Flightbase obviously for a while and are very, very impressed and happy with their solutions. But we're aware that there are other software players that have developed niche applications for industry-specific use cases as well, and we're looking to provide autonomy for those applications as well. So yes, the open approach is the one we've taken, and if there are any interested companies out there that are looking to integrate or collaborate with us, you are obviously as well more than welcome to reach out. Our email address is on this here, info@airscort.me. So please feel free to reach us there.
Okay, right. Thank you, Adai, for that too. So I do have like few more questions coming up. So like you already explained, there are multiple docking. I mean, your docking station can incorporate multiple drones, right? Does the Mini also does the same? Like what type of drones it can host, and what type of basically UAVs, and how many UAVs it can host?
Yeah.
So
Okay. Great question. So again, like I said, currently the drones that are operational with the Mini are the DJI Mavic 2 series and the Enterprise Advance, and we have developed the product to allow for the quick and easy integration of additional drones. So we don't want this solution to only work with the DJI platform. We are aware of the limitations for certain companies or operators globally and the restrictions on working with DJI drones. So we have taken that into consideration, and with the methodology again of our proprietary robot that works with image processing and doesn't require certain mechanical constraints of the drone in order to work with our system, we can allow for quick and the rapid of additional drones. So even as, for example, DJI comes out with additional models in the coming years, we'll be able to integrate those into the product as well, so that the product will not be obsolete, and we will be able to provide the customers with only slight modified components that would need to be easily modified in the product to allow for future-proof drone integration. But again, we're looking to integrate additional drones like Autel and others. So we're always as well looking for the feedback from our customers, and are always happy to take into consideration their requests. And if there is a need for a specific type of drone, or if you are a company that's manufacturing a drone that you would like to see integrated with our product, then please let us know, and we'd be happy to facilitate as well. I can't hear you, Vinayak. I think you're on mute.
thank you so much, I mean, again. So yeah, I hope answers the chat sections users. I do have one more question coming up. It says, uh, like, does your drones require any onboard computers to be plugged in, or is it just like with the
Yes.
RC and the different drone or something? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. So the answer with our new Mini product, the answer is no. It does not require any onboard component, or like I said, it doesn't require any mechanical or physical modification to the drone in order to work with our product. The only thing that you would need to do in order to get the solution set up, you would need to acquire our docking station, which we would send over to you. And you would need to have the drone that works with the system. So again, a Mavic 2 series or the Enterprise Advance. And the only thing that you would have to do in order to allow for the product to work is you would take a sticker that we provide as part of our solution, or several stickers that we provide, and stick them onto the battery pack of the drone. So that's really the only thing that is required. And there's nothing special about this sticker. It's just a sticker that is used for our computer vision algorithm, so we can locate the precise location of the drone after it's landed, so we can correct the angle, and we can power the drone on and off, and provide the battery swap. So that's really the only thing necessary. And that, again, from our perspective, is a very big advantage, because we're not making any physical modifications or any electrical modifications to the drone that could potentially modify or prevent the flight from being successful. So we really wanted to steer clear from anything that can really interfere with the flight of the drone, and that was also, again, for regulatory reasons. So that's how it works. Really, a straightforward integration process. And judging by the fact that the Mavic 2 series is the most widely used drone available, close to 80% of the market share. A lot of people already have this drone and have used this drone and know to trust this drone, including the regulatory bodies. So we see the fact that being able to implement this drone without any changes to how you would normally use it is very advantageous. So that's the route we took.
Okay, right. That's great to hear. Like the Airscort Mini is really easy to integrate in terms of we don't have to get some extras hardware stuffs to mount on the drone and get it done, right?
Yes.
So there was one more question regarding this. So it's regarding the since your Escort Mini can be a very useful product in these kind of industry. So what is, I mean, basically, what will be your plan for development, like in terms of scaling it, like in the
Sorry. Can you repeat that, Vinayak? I missed
so
you there.
right, yeah, sure. So I was just saying, since this would be a very good product for this kind of industry where it can be used, the size and the compact and the easiness of the system. What would be the plan for your development, right? I mean, the manufacturing.
Yeah. So we've been working on this product for a little while already, and have had very successful results with our prototype. We actually have gone through several iterations of our prototype and have made various tweaks and modifications in order to make sure that the product that will be providing once it is professionally manufactured and ready to be deployed will be the ideal solution. And some of those modifications over the time of our development have come into play. Some of them being the additional space for the landing during the precision landing and the extra allowable deviation space. So we've noticed that with that capability, we've really allowed for a much higher rate of success during the precision landing. But we've also been able to do it while maintaining as compact as possible form factor of the docking station. Another critical aspect that we've learned over the time of developing this prototype is the fact that, or the importance of allowing the drone to take off and land at the highest point of the docking station to ensure that there are no obstacles that can interfere with the drone during those critical times of flight. Other advancements that have been made are to the internal lighting system for operations at night. So really, we instead of manufacturing and deploying and selling an early version of a product that we weren't going to be confident enough with in its operations, we took our time in the R&D phase and are really at the very final stages of manufacturing our first batch of the professional manufactured unit. So within 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have the first units here ready and assembled and ready for the remote operations and testings with the interested potential customers. So now again is a very good time to start scheduling your remote demos. We already have a lot of demos in the pipeline set up. So in order to ensure your spot, please, even today, it would be really great to reach out and we'll get you set up with that demo so you can see the whole process and experience how the drone industry is going to be revolutionized through the Mini product.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Atai, for that too. So, right. So, as Atai did mention, you can reach out to him over the contact details shared over the screen. Also, you can join our Discord channel and ping or message, or you can join the networking sessions, and you can also hop on to the Airscort Mini booth also, and you can just click on interested, and I will get an email on that, and he will be available during the booth session time, so you guys can schedule those session live. Okay, right? So thank you, Utai. Before moving on, would you like to share any closing thoughts?
Yes, I would like to say that we are so happy to have a partner like Flightbase, and very thankful for this amazing conference that you guys have put so much time and effort into. Really, everything about your company is all about professionalism. You guys are really amazing, and we're so happy to be partners in your journey, in our journey together, joint journey to enabling the full potential of the drone through complete autonomy. So we're very excited for the future together. And again, hopefully we'll make a lot of potential customers very happy with our mutual products. So thank you, everyone. And again, please don't hesitate to reach out. You have our contact information. If you're ever in Israel, you're obviously more than welcome to come visit us at our facilities. We're located in the center of the country, right between the two major cities, Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, and always happy to meet new people. So thank you guys, and we'll be in touch.
Right. So I'll just put the closing thoughts. So whoever like remaining Q&As will be shared with the type. He'll be getting back to you with an answers, and you can also reach out to them directly, and like all those questions can be answered over there. Right. Right. So we have also three sessions upcoming in next 5 minutes. Please visit to the reception or the sessions and tap to learn more about the upcoming sessions over there. See you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this call.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tag. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.